Well, I don't know. Can't throw another driver. You know, I think it's time to bust out the Royal Trust. Time to throw it. So welcome back to Poor Boy Disc Golf. And we're going to be reviewing the Latitude 64 Royal Trust. I found one of these in the used bin over at the Northwest Arkansas Dynamic Disc Store. Picked it up for $10. Thought it was a heck of a deal. And I took it out, threw it a few times. Really liked how it was. So I'll show me throwing it a little bit. And then I'll come back on here and I'll talk about it. There you go. Right to the tree. All right, so let's talk about the Royal Trust. The plastic is really durable. This thing was used when I got it. It has some ink on the back and everything. But yeah, this thing, really durable plastic. Comes in at a speed 5, glide 5, turn of 0, and a fade of 2, which makes it an overstable mid-range. But when you're out there throwing this, if you put a little bit behind it, it acts more like those are reversed. I can turn this thing over, no problem, do a flex shot, do a hyzer shot. I could make this thing do whatever I wanted to. But the good thing about it is it has a real reliable fade at the end, and you know it's going to finish to the left if you're throwing right hand, backhand. But yeah, this one's coming in at 173 grams. It is a really, really cool disc. The feeling is really cool. I like the rim of it. It almost felt familiar because the Royal Trust resembles Latitude 64's compass. It looks at it a lot, I don't know if you could see it there, the way it looks and everything. It looks pretty identical, except the Trust is a little bit more overstable than the compass. And with that being said, it does have, I did notice that the rim does have a little bit more shallow than the compass, and to me it's like a little. It feels like the rim is just a little bit narrower too. This thing, I was taking it out there and I was throwing it in the wind and everything. It's really good during the wind. It has less drag on it because of the way the plastic is. It's real smooth. It's real slick plastic. When it hits, it will skip pretty good. If you turn it over, it lands on its the top. It will skip a lot farther. You can probably do some really cool trick shots with this too if you really wanted to, because the plastic is just so durable. Like, I was beating the hell out of it, and you really can't even tell that it's even had any damage to it. The rim, just throwing it and everything, no damage whatsoever. It's really durable plastic. It does have some flex to it, so that would stiffen up in colder temperatures, and it would be a little bit more gummier in hot temperatures. But yeah, this thing is nice. It's mostly a flat top with just a little bit of a curve. This thing was good for a mid-range. The roll line is, I'm going to be honest, it's okay. It's just another plastic, that's a little bit more durable. I know this one would take a lot longer to beat in than most because of the durability of it, and that's one reason I kind of wouldn't want it. Now, don't get me wrong, it's nice, don't get me wrong, but my compass is broke in already. It's ready to go. I trust this thing for my approach shots. While this, I'd have to beat it in and have to stay in the bag for maybe even a few years. I I doubt weeks or rounds. It'd be years before this thing broke into where it would have some character to it, and it'd have some chunks missing and all the other stuff. But that's, if you want a disc that is really good, really durable, go try the Royal line. This is my first disc I've tried out of the Royal line, and it's okay. It ain't the best. I'd rather recommend someone get the Compass over the Royal Trust. But that's just me, because I have a little bit of a noodle arm. I don't really like the overstable stuff as much. But if you're looking for a mid-range that is on the overstable side, go try the Royal Trust. Maybe you like the plastic, maybe you won't. It's kind of a hit or miss, I think. But I hope you liked the review. If you did, hit that like button down below. Don't forget to subscribe. And as always, this is Poor Boy reminding you to play the sport and grow the sport that is disc golf. Thanks for watching.